thrown back and forth between these two institutions to fill a distance triple that size. What a matchup we have for you in the battle for the state of Oregon. Welcome to Corvallis, Reser Stadium, home of the Oregon State Beavers. As we'll see the number 19 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Oregon State Beavers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Ducks will kick it away to start us off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Oregon State Beavers offense will get the first swing of the game. The Ducks slipped out with a close one the last time they squared off with the Beavers.
And they were sleepwalking a little bit in that game. They felt like on paper they matched up extremely well against their in-state rival. But, David, they got caught napping early. That can't happen again today.
And the Beavers don't care what their record is. They want a bite of Oregon every single year. They want to ruin their season. And last year they got so close, they're chomping at the bit for this win.
The Beavers want to crank the tempo.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now. Get ready for another one.
Here's the heat. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
Balls and fires complete to the right. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. It'll be 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Overton. Right on the money. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Beavers will line up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Wants to return it. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. So the Oregon Ducks offense will go to work for the first time. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is that guy outside that they can trust. Interesting to see, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they used him, and if he's going to continue to be the focal point of this offense.
I think he should continue to be the focal point, but I do think they have to move him around. You got to show some different looks, different formations, get him in motion, stack releases, find him some access. Because there's no doubt this guy can run routes, he can catch the football, and he's dangerous after he has the football. So let's see some added wrinkles in what this offense and how they take the next step based on what he did last time.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Pass the 40. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. The Ducks get a fresh set of downs with a fast, hard finish on that play.
Fast is the word. As long as I can remember watching Oregon football, it's always guys that can get the football, get downhill, get back in the line of scrimmage, run the next play really fast, but it always starts with the ground game.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Fires to the tight end. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They've got the screen set up. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon! They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
On the run from inside his own 5. 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. And the Beavers want to pick up the tempo.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball.
Part of the backfield. It's Bell. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. They punted on their first drive of the game, and now they have to convert on 3rd down to avoid doing it again. Looking to throw, it's Overton. It's caught. Oh, he's got some space. That's a fumble. That is a serendipitous turn of events with the fumble going out of bounds. They'll maintain possession. The Beavers have this offense rolling. Looking to throw on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. This offense has it with really good field position. Gives it on the option. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Beavers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the 1st quarter. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. And he's feeling the heat, and he will go down. Final play of the 1st quarter, and not the way he wanted to end it. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. This kicker bragged that he can kick an 80-yard field goal. He'll settle for a 59-yarder here. And he rushes it right through the upright. It's good from 59.
Well, they're able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would like to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession and give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can go.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Here's the pressure. Setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, right away after picking up the 1st down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
Man, you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on first down. You're starting like that. Now what opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up everything else.
He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
That's a really nice looking throw. And when I think about the Ducks offense, I think about explosive plays, right? In the running game, but also in the passing game. I feel like if this team is going to win the conference, they need this guy here to be able to make throws like that on a consistent basis. But I'll tell you, he really gives them a chance. He makes this offense go.
So now it's second and long. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Let's go. And the Ducks didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
Well, they're trying to go toss to the field and get that running back out into space to use his speed, but the defense looked like they were already lined up expecting that play, and they're forcing negative.
Nowhere close on that one. It's trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Lewis to throw. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
This guy has been an absolute force in this offense early this season, guys. We're only in the third game. He's already got 3 touchdown catches. Talk about a matchup nightmare for opposing defenses.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. Makes the grab. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Beavers will hustle to the line. Wants to go up top. Quick strike complete.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Catch in the middle. It's Tyree. This senior showed some serious arm strength, firing that one in for the first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It seems as if this old feud has been going on since Lewis and Clark set the foundation for the Oregon Trail. They've been playing since 1894, guys.
Game's been played for a long time, a lot on the line in the state of Oregon. Bragging rights, Jesse, for a whole year.
I feel like it's one of the rivalries in college football that maybe a lot of people don't talk about or really know about, but if you've ever been around this game and you know about the tradition and the history and the emotion surrounding this game, this is easily one of the best rivalries in college football.
This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. The Beavers come to the line with a new set of downs. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed in second down. 2nd and 10, really hard. 3rd and 10, really hard. Now you're in a manageable situation. It really gives you the whole playbook.
It's a really nice job of the offense mixing it up on this drive. We've seen some nice plays throwing it, and how about that one running it too? Great push up front.
Got his man quickly. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. A pass in these tight quarters, if you're going to put the ball up, you'd like to think that you'd either have space or get it downfield a little bit.
Yeah, I like the defense understanding where the hit zone is and then defending that line. It's okay to make the catch. You just got to make sure you get the ball carrier down in the field of play.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. They'll try to blast their way in. He's going for the goal line. Just hammering it with this running back again, and he
second half, that's the way you punctuate a drive at the end of the first half. To cut this to a one-possession game, you need more of that physicality in the second half.
And with the extra point, they cut the lead to 14-10. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. He'll bring it out. It's long. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also
Breaks into the open. He's out of bounds a little bit short of the 40-yard line. Let's mark it at the 38, and the running game doing work. They had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. He hurls one deep down the left side, and they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the first half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one. Downfield completions are going to be tough to come by.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete. The fourth down's coming.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They'd given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. Third down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Lewis wants to pass. Looking for a deep man. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. He's not afraid to go deep. He can haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, some real edge-of-your-seat moments, and there's still 2 quarters to go here between the Ducks and Beavers. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Oregon and Oregon State plays out.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. Turning it on! Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. They'll snap it from the 39. 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. He makes the grab. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. The Ducks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The give on the inside. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Going to try to get it himself. On the move at the 30. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20.
What an individual effort there by the quarterback on the RPO because everybody was covered. He just takes off, and he shows you his ability out in the open field. He's like a running back. He's got great vision. He's got the speed. He looks so natural when he's in the 2nd level carrying the rock. Huge gain on offense by the Q. I love it on that play.
The Ducks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He's got it. Oh, and he thought he had a chance to house him, but the defense tackles him at the 3. First and goal for the offense. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon! Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. To the air. It's Overton. Pocket breaking down. And the sack all the way back at the 5. The Beavers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Working the middle. Good, solid tackle. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive. Trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. They'll move the tight end. Gives it on the option. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. They booted away. He just about took that one to the house. They finally bring him down, but when you have a return like that, it pretty much eats up everything gained by the punt. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Hits it to him on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. And the Ducks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. It's as if the Duck has hopped on that motorcycle and is revving the engine, and Oregon is threatening to drive away.
And Oregon's a team that, man, when they get it going, a lot of times they're just so hard to stop. The swag gets rolling. The uniform always looks good, but Oregon State's going to have to find something in this rivalry.
They need a big play in the lead right now. The Beavers need to be able to slow down this runaway train that is the Oregon Ducks right now.
A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Back to throw, it's Overton. Rushes on him. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. And the Beavers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Sherman. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Makes the catch. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The Beavers send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. They'll start this drive going to the air. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Touchdown, Oregon! And the beatdown has ensued. This dude is revving his engine like that duck coming out on a motorcycle. He is putting up points and finding the promised land.
And it's nice to have a guy that can do that. Goodness gracious, they just keep finding at Oregon is trigger men. Not only throw the football, but guys who can pick them up and put them down and make big plays.
And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. They'll try the run. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point, you're going to have to change your thought process. Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through three quarters for these two guys. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Back to throw, it's Overton. And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7.
And this defense has done such a great job. Another sack on the day. They forced an interception. They've been flying all over the field playing great defense.
That's caught. It's Bell. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Beavers will try to pin them back with the punt. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And the returner will be knocked down. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Looking to throw on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on first down. Under fire. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment.
Well, he's showing you all the tools in the toolbox now. We saw earlier in the game his ability throwing the football, and now you're getting to see it with him running, too. This guy is the definition of a dual-threat quarterback, and right now, this defense has no answer for him.
The Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up. Lewis to throw. Gets it out quickly. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. From the 14-yard line, it's first and 10. He's got the tight end. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Ducks! They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Tony.
I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Fires to the right. Got him downfield. Hits the accelerator to the right. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. And the Beavers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Sure hands, it's Tyree. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. This feels like 4-down territory, third and short from the 40. Fires to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. 57 yards out, and he powers it through the uprights.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
You must protect the kicker when he's in a defenseless position like that. That penalty's going to give the offense a first down. Man, oh man, those types of penalties just drive defensive coordinators crazy. Was fourth down, now first down. Use the play fake, down to throw. That's caught. It's Tyree. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Let's see what they've got on second down. Back to pass. It's Overton. Pressure coming. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
Well, talking to the coaching staff coming into tonight, they thought they had to have success throwing the football if they were going to win this game. And one of the biggest reasons why I'd say they're losing right now is because this guy still hasn't thrown a touchdown pass. The defense has been ready for the deep shots. They're ready yet again here late in the game. Nice job forcing that incompletion.
Trying play action. Finds his big tight end. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Out of the gun, the inside handoff looking for a crease. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Throw to the end zone, picked off. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. This drive will open from the 15. The give, and tick, 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 tick. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. The Ducks in the hurry-up. They'll keep it on the ground. Can't come in half-stepping to tackle this guy. Too much strength and power. He's up to the 25. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line.
But when you've had the day that this guy's had so far, why not hand it off to him on third down, right? At this point, you're almost basically expecting him to find a way to pick it up, and he does exactly that. This guy has been a monster all game.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Lewis wants to pass. Looking to take a shot. Makes the grab inside the 30. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Starts a drive trying to go up top. Takes the easy completion. Timeout is called by the defense. 19 ticks remaining. 4 wideout set, 2 by 2 on 2nd and 5. Gets the back moving. To the air on second down. Got his man downfield. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. So as they've done so many times in this in-state rivalry, it is the Ducks who outlast the Beavers. That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.